ladies and gentlemen. I'm tempted to introduce the old board members, but no, they are not NAC staff. So thank you, PS.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, I will just ask I will call it the new board, although there's all the new mixed in that to make our current board, just to self-introduce from here.
Dr. Gilbert Chawanda.
Good morning, everyone. The Permanent Secretary and the Honorable Minister of Health. My name is Tendai Westerhoff. I was in the previous board. I'm joining the new board. Thank you.
I'm Assistant Commissioner Dr. Vela. I'm a new board member.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry, Honorable Minister. I'm sorry, PMSEC. My name is...
We have been entrusted with the critical task of guiding the nation's response to one of the most pressing public health challenges of our time, that is HIV and AIDS. As we embark on this journey, I want to emphasize the weight of the mandate you now carry and the collective expectations from the ministry, the government, and most importantly, the people of Zimbabwe. Let's come to the charge to the body. I charge you to, 1, ensure that NAC fulfills its mandate as enshrined in the National AIDS Council of Zimbabwe Act Chapter 1514, as well as its other obligations as encapsulated in several other enactments, such as, but not limited to, the Public Entities Corporate Governance Act, the Public Finance Management Act, the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Assets Act, the Labor Act, the Audit Act, among other key statutes. 2, NAC exists to coordinate, oversee, and spearhead the national response to HIV and AIDS. As the board, you are the custodians of this mandate. Your decisions and actions will determine the Council's ability to deliver impactful programs and achieve HIV and AIDS national targets and global requirements. The Council further plays an extended role of dealing with other emerging public health risks and challenges which the board must be alive to, such as NCDs, drugs and substance use, as well as other pandemics. 3, you must familiarize yourselves with National AIDS Council strategic plan, programs, and general policies. You must strengthen NAC's role as a leader in the national HIV and AIDS response, ensuring alignment with broader health and national development goals as espoused in the National Development Strategy 1 of the Second Republic, ably led by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. E.G. Mnangagwa. You are also to uphold national as well as the Council values such as transparency, accountability, integrity, professionalism, innovation, inclusiveness, as well as teamwork in all your actions and decisions. You will provide strategic leadership to the Council. The fight against HIV and AIDS requires innovative and forward-thinking leadership. Leaders are further required to be servants of the people of Zimbabwe. You will be required to mobilize resources and develop sustainable strategies. The AIDS levy has been a vital domestic resource complemented by significant funding from the donor community. The HIV funding landscape continues to change, with donors gradually reducing funding for the response. The board should explore and implement further approaches and ideas for increasing domestic financing. You will be required to strengthen the efficiency and accountability of the AIDS levy to maximize its impact. And lastly, we will expect you to strengthen collaboration and partnerships in the HIV response. The board should build and foster effective working relationships with all stakeholders, including government, civil society, communities, and international partners. In conclusion, as I deliver this charge, I want to assure you of my unwavering support and that of my ministry in your efforts to fulfill this noble mission. I am confident in your capacity to meet the challenges and lead with excellence. Let this be the beginning of a successful partnership that will leave a lasting legacy in Zimbabwe's fight against HIV and AIDS. Together, we can end AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. Assignment. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, and I could tell that most of your board members were taking notes of your charge, and I'm sure there's more action to follow the taking of notes. I also note, I'm sure in the vote of thanks, our CEO will give us an idea of how they might be able to move from using the pen to using gadgets to take these notes.